All right, friends, Coach Mike here in the Coach's Corner. There's 5 ways that commercials, TV commercials, can energize your television and film career. All right, number one, an actor search. Let's back up for a second. Listen, actors believe that they move to LA, start their career, and they say stuff like, "Oh, I'm an actor. I'm a real actor. I'm only looking into TV and film. I'm really a film actor. I like drama, stuff like that, right?" And they think that commercials are not about acting. Really, they're not. Commercials are about sales. You use television commercials to make quick residual income and also to get yourself established, to get your brand on television, right? It doesn't mean you're not a real actor and not serious about acting if you do TV commercials. That's, in fact, if you follow me, you'll know that's the way that you're supposed to start your career, right? So it doesn't mean you're not a serious actor. Okay, and you can't just focus on one thing anymore. We don't live in that type of economy anymore, right? This is what the millennials need to learn, have to understand that whatever your parents taught you, the baby boomers, they even had to discover, like I did. You can't just focus on one thing anymore. You must have multiple streams of income. Now, I really like Tyler Perry. I like Tyler Perry, but he did some web thing, right? Some post, and he was talking about just sticking to one thing. He doesn't stick to one thing. He does all kinds of the stuff, right? So he doesn't just stick to one thing. So you can't just do one thing. Maybe he didn't mean that literally. I don't know. I mean, the guy's great. He doesn't mean any harm. But you must be very, very clear. You need multiple streams of income. So you look into television commercials first. Now, but just because you're doing commercials, it doesn't mean that it's separate. It has no connection to television and film. Number one, an actor search. This is the first way that your commercial career can help you start a TV film career. Okay, what's an actor search? Well, you can be seen in a commercial, and a casting director that casts television and film can see you in a commercial, a network national, and say, "Wow, I like that guy. He's great for something I'm casting tomorrow. I've got to find out who that is." And so what the casting director does, or the producer does, is they will go to Actors Access. They'll call them and they'll say, "Actors Access, hi, my name is..." I'm a casting director, producer. May I have Breakdown Express? Yes. So Breakdown Express, hi, I'd like to do an actor search. Okay, what's verify who it is to make sure, right? And okay, what's the description? The producer, casting director doesn't know the actor's name. All they can do is describe them. Here's an example of an actor search. Here's one right here. I mean, you can't really see it, but what it says, I'll read it. It says right here, actor search, actor in Haagen-Dazs gelato commercial. Now, this commercial is currently airing. It's 2 Italian people, and they're in each other's face kind of arguing about something. Haagen-Dazs gelato. It's running right now. And then it's kind of heated, and then it kind of cools off, right? I don't really understand it much myself. I just saw it a few times, but it's an actor search. It says right here, casting director, Sheila Jaffe. Now, she does huge stuff here in LA. Sheila Jaffe. Sheila, Jaffe, casting. It says right here, will the agent or manager for the male Italian actor in the Haagen-Dazs gelato commercial currently airing? Click for video. She even embedded the video. She even embedded the commercial to click on for verification. Please contact Sheila Jaffe Casting. Left the phone number and the email. So this casting director that casts huge projects here in the LA area is looking for, she doesn't know his name, she's looking for the male Italian actor in the Haagen-Dazs gelato commercial to call him in for not a commercial, but a project she's casting, either television or film. Sheila Jaffe does not cast commercials, right? So that's the first way, an actor search. Number two, slice of life commercials. What's a slice of life commercial? It's a commercial where you, like the Honda, the helpful Honda guy, and he's always helping people out and getting into these crazy scenarios, right? And it's kind of humorous. It's usually the helpful Honda guy and someone else in it, 2 other people in it. Well, those type of commercials, slice of life, tend to be 30-second mini sitcom scenes. Your theatrical agent may believe, and they may tell you, listen, aren't you in a Honda commercial, one of those helpful Honda guy commercials? Yeah, that is me. I saw it 3 times last night. That is so funny. Put that on your theatrical demo reel. This is what your theatrical agent may say. And you'll say, wait a minute, but it's a commercial. Why would I put that on my reel? Aren't I only supposed to put theatrical gigs on my reel? And the theatrical agent will say, yeah, that's true, but that's like a 30-second sitcom scene, right? Because slice of life commercials are like, again, they're like little scenes out of a TV show or maybe even a film, right? Slice of life, everyday real life people in everyday life situations, right? So that's the second way that your commercial career can help lead to TV film success, because that goes on your reel, your theatrical reel. I did 2 commercials, kind of slice of life commercials back in the day. And sure enough, my theatrical agent said, put those 2 commercials for McDonald's and Levi's, put those on your theatrical demo reel. It's when I first got in LA and really started doing commercials. And they said, I can get you auditions from that. And certainly enough, I was always auditioning, right? Always over at Warner Brothers, Fox on Pico, Raleigh Studios, Sunset Gower Studios, auditioning. And that helped me because I didn't have a reel back then. So the commercials helped me. All right, number 3, here's the third way. Some commercial casting directors also cast films. Lisa Pantone, she used to cast Miami Vice way back in the 80s, the Don Johnson, Philip Michael Thomas Miami Vice. She moved to LA shortly thereafter, and she started continuing filming commercials and theatrical. Lisa Fields, she also cast commercials and she cast films. So if you audition for a AT&T commercial, you do great work, and your picture goes across the casting director's desk, and they're not casting a commercial, they're casting a film or a television show. It's like, hey, I'll call them in. I call them in on my commercial auditions. They do great work. That's the third way. Fourth way. This is really critical. Most actors are used to, in their scene study class, doing scenes actor to actor, right? Not actor to the lens of a camera. Even if you say, do you have a scene study class? Yeah, I'd like to come audit it. And you go to audit the class, and sure, there's cameras in the room, but when the actors are doing their scenes, their eye line is not straight to lens, right? But sometimes when you go on an audition, now you walk in the room and you say, hi, casting director, hi, thanks for calling me in. And the casting director says, sure, thanks for coming in. Any questions? Yes, I see a camera right there. Are we recording this? The casting director says, yes. The director wants to see you on tape for this film, for this TV show, and they want eye line straight to lens. Sometimes when you audition for a TV show or a film, the casting director wants, because of what the director's instructions were, they want your eye line straight to lens. Right? Not look at me. Don't look at me, the casting director, sitting behind my desk. Look straight to lens. Why? Because that's how the director wants it. That freaks a lot of actors out when they're doing TV film audition work, because in their classes when they trained, unless they were doing a monologue, probably not doing a whole lot of those, right? They're probably doing 2-person scenes. The eye line is not to lens a camera in their class. You go on an audition, it's like, wow, I got to look at that thing. I'm not used to it. So if you master the art of auditioning eye line to lens, and you get great practice doing your television, your TV commercial classes, like what I teach, of course, right? All of our work is straight to lens, straight to lens. Sometimes you have to cheat out. Every once in a while, we'll do exercises where your eye line's not to lens. Your eye line's the red dot on the wall. Your eye line is you're at the beach. You don't even know a camera's there. Don't look at the camera. But for the most part, you learn how to master on-camera performance very well. So that's the fourth way that's helpful, right? Fifth way is some directors that shoot films also shoot commercials. Like Ridley Scott, he and his brother Tony, of course, Tony's gone now, but Ridley Scott, RSA Productions, when he's not shooting films, he shoots commercials. So if you do a commercial with Ridley Scott, right, and then he's doing a film, he'll call you in for the film, right? You do great work. Hey, I one of my clients, Diana Liu, she just booked a couple of jobs, and the first job she booked was Smirnoff vodka, and she shot that with the Russo brothers. So when the Russo brothers are casting a film, Diana's got love with them. She's got love with them because, of course, when she walks in the room, if they come to a session, right, or they want her recorded on tape, they're gonna say, "Hey, Diana, wow, remember, brother Russo, remember we cast her in the Smirnoff? Oh, great, that's wonderful. Yeah, we like her. She'd be great for this role. We already know her work. She was a class act on set." We'll contact her and she'll come in and at least audition. We may outright book her or just pencil her in. We already know we want her, that kind of thing. So just to recap, 5 ways that your commercial career, TV commercials, can help energize your television and film career. Number 1, actor search. Casting director looks for you. They see a producer, they see you in a TV commercial, they call Breakdown Express, boom, we're looking for this person, this description, just like in this Haagen-Dazs, right? Number 2, slice of life commercials. Sometimes you'll do a commercial on TV, Helpful Honda Guy, Visa commercial, and it's like a 30-second scene from a sitcom, right? And it's great enough to put on your demo reel, and it can help get you auditions. Number 3, some theatrical auditions that you go on are going to be recorded straight to lens. If you learn from a commercial instructor, right? And because mostly all of your commercial auditions, in fact, I've never been on a commercial audition where your eye line wasn't straight to lens. So if you get on-camera coaching in a commercial course, when you do go on a TV film audition and they say eye line straight to lens, you won't feel like you're in the forest or in the weeds. Number 4, some commercial casting directors also cast films. And then number 5, some directors that cast films also cast commercials, vice versa. Some directors, when they're not directing a film, a commercial, they also direct films. All right, so keep those things in mind. More power to you. Keep moving. Every day, do one thing, at least one thing, to move yourself in the direction of your goals, and be encouraged. Mike here, Coach Mike here from the Coach's Corner. We'll see you next time.